Yo, what's up? What's up? Who we got in here today? Happy Friday, TGIF. I'm ready to fucking hit some Hail Marys. I don't know how you all doing today, but man, I am freaking ready. Let me know what we got going on in the comments. Let me mute my phone and let me know who's here. So we're going to go over quite a few things, guys. Going to go over quite a few things today. So you read the banner down there. We have the opportunity for anybody. Just click the link in the comments to join the show. Give me a plus 1,000 NFL Hail Mary. I'm going to put $10 on the screen on any play that anybody comes and joins. We'll just go over here to rebet right here on the screen. Okay. We'll lock it in. And if your play hits, you win a VIP month pass. I'm also, if some of these plays hit, I'm going to give away like half of the winnings to anybody who just drops a comment, lets me know what's up in this live show. So hit up the comment section. Let me know where you're at. Let me know how the day is going. Are you excited for college football tonight? We got a couple games. We're going to get into it. And then I have a bunch of Hail Marys prepared for y'all. So drop a comment. Let me know what's going on, guys. Don't be all shy. And like I said, if you want to join the show, you're going to be on for like literally like probably 90 seconds to 2 minutes. And you just got to say, hey, Keith, I like the Falcons on the money line. Hey, Keith, give me Tampa Bay on the money line, just as an example. And then, Philadelphia on the money line, Colts on the money line. What does this equal? That's only plus 333. So we got to find ourselves a hard one here, like Seahawks. Maybe take the Bears right there, plus 990. There you go. 6-leg parlay. That would qualify. I'd accept that. So, yeah, you just got to join the comment section and come on the show, man. Don't be all camera shy and shit. So, let's get into the first Hail Mary I got prepared for you guys. Going to be in the NFL. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Let's start with, let me see what I got here. Yeah, we will start with this one. We'll go ahead and start with this one. So, the other purpose of this show is I want to hook you guys up with free cash. I don't want you to have to actually spend your own fucking money this weekend on anything. Just sign up with these apps. I'm going to plug a couple of them. And you're going to have a chance to win a bunch of money on these Hail Marys for free. Like, it's not your $20. It's Chalkboard's $20. No deposit required, as you can see right there. When you use promo code SBA, link down below. I got a play I set over here, and we only need 3 things to happen. Now, this is a long shot. But my theory, and I might have like 2 of these every week where I just trot it out every single week, and I just pray that one of these it hits. But seriously, guys, there's not many apps that will give you $20 for free with literally, you don't even need to make a fucking deposit. But what I would challenge you to do, take your free 20, deposit the minimum. I think it's $10. So it's a $10 investment, and then put $25 on this play that I'm about to show you and fucking tell it with me. So let's see what we got in the comments here. Delois, what's up? Yeah, well, we've been really close the last couple weeks. I mean, we hit a 14 out of 15 on NFL. We hit a 14 out of 16 on NFL. College football had like 2 misses as well. We did hit that 100 plus X all the way back. I think it was like the NBA season. I think it was like April maybe. And what's crazy is like if you just like put the same amount every day, you only need to hit a couple of these a year. So thank you for tuning in, though. Let's get into this pick, guys. Sign up on Chalkboard, and I'm telling you, just make the little $10 deposit, make an account. It's fucking easy. Chalkboard's awesome, by the way. They overpay for touchdowns. And the first guy we're going to take is, these are all first touchdowns. Now, you can set this anywhere. You could set this on Onyx, which is the next app I'm going to plug. But if you're just in a DFS state, like Chalkboard is fantastic, especially for home runs, especially for touchdowns, okay? Bijan Robinson, not much to talk about. He plays the Panthers. We think that he's got a shot to score the first touchdown. Like, if a guy's going to get 25 touches a game, the chances of him scoring the first touchdown of the game in a positive matchup, not bad. Okay, so that's pick 1. Like I said, $25 right here. Let me blow this up a little bit for you guys. Let me look at the screen here. Let's blow this up. There you go. So 25 bucks is literally going to pay you over $2,000. So you put 20 bucks and pay like 1,800. So that's what I'm saying. Just tell this with me. Just get your 20 bucks free, deposit 10 bucks, come tell this play with me. Because I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time. We're going to hit one of these. Hasn't worked out yet through 2 weeks, but we're only in week 3, baby. So that's the first pick, Bijan Robinson, first touchdown. Look, if Carolina gets the ball first and they go down and kick a field goal, we're fucking alive. We don't care about that. We just need him to score the first touchdown of the game, not for his team, of the game, okay? Pick number 2. We used this guy last week, and I think we used him in week 1. And I'm telling you, the amount of volume this guy's getting, it's only a matter of time before he gets that first touchdown of the game. He can. Both these guys, what I love about all these guys, they're all great receivers too. They're not just one-dimensional, come in at the goal line type backs. These dudes, Bijan Robinson scored the first touchdown in week 1. I believe it was a 70-yard pass from Michael Penix Jr. So we love guys that can catch the ball. That's how I set this slate up. Like, we got dual threats here, right? So JT, look, this is their first game outside of the dome, okay? Could be a little bit of a letdown spot. There's a fun fact for you guys. Did you know that the Indianapolis Colts are the only team in the entire NFL of 32 teams that has not punted the ball this season? They've literally not punted the ball. That's how good this team's been. They're putting up stats, man. Daniel Jones, people are hating on that guy. I remember back in week 1, people were telling me to take the Dolphins. I'm like, dude, you're fucking crazy. I am not taking the Dolphins. The Colts are actually pretty good. Cheers. Happy Friday. So that's going to be pick number 2. JT to get the first TD. Look, you can set this on any, traditional sports book, but here's the thing. If you set this to win $2,000 on, say you're in a state like Tennessee, like me, and you want to play this play, and you're like, damn, dude, I feel like winning $2,000 on a $25 bet, Keith. Well, don't spend your own fucking money. Go sign up to Chalkboard. It literally take you like less than probably like 3 minutes and lock this play in with me and ride with me. Last guy, my boy CMC, Niner Pride, baby. I think he's going to get it done. He scored the second touchdown of the game last week. So that's the first play. I really like this, guys. CMC, JT, and Bijan. We got 3 stud running backs that are all receivers, right? 25 bucks to win $2,164. Lock it in. Take a screenshot, and we're going to move on to the next part of the show, which let's go see what we got over here. Let me pull you guys back over here. Let's get the comment section going here, man. I'm literally telling you guys, I'll give you guys literally half the winnings I win. All you got to do is drop a comment. Say what's up. Delois said what's up. Where are all my usual characters? Where's Eddie? Where's Jordan? Where's Josh from Texas? Where's Tiffany from Texas? Where are you guys at? All right, so we're going to stick with the NFL in this next one. I'm going to plug. Actually, you know what? Yeah. So here's what we'll do. So you can lock this next play in on you can lock this in on Chalkboard too, because it's all touchdowns. But I want to plug Onyx real quick because this is the best sign-up offer in the game. You spend $10, you get $100 in free picks. And I've been encouraging a lot of my DFS followers. I know a lot of you love DFS, your player props. You're in states like Texas right here, okay? You're in states like California. You're in DFS states, right? This is going to change the game because now, if you're like a Cowboys fan, you're big D over here, right? And you say, dude, I love Dak Prescott to hit his passing yards this week, but I also love the Cowboys to just win the game. Well, you can pair that together now on Onyx, and it's fucking fantastic. I love the simplicity and the meat and potatoes aspect of this app, guys. I'm telling you, take advantage. Get your freaking $100 free. Use promo code SBA or the link below. Had a ton of y'all sign up on this. Love to see it. Love you supporting the channel. And you're helping me. I'm helping you. And we're all helping them too, because it's a 360 win. And when you get a 360 win, that's good. That's a good thing in life when everyone's benefiting. Okay. So let's get into some of these plays. I set this on sleeper because I had a protected pick. You can see right here. So this means even if it loses, I get my money back. But we're going to go through some guys I just like to score touchdowns. This is 38x. Okay. Player number 1, Jaylen Warren from the Steelers. I think he's got a good chance. A couple guys we used in the first touchdown Hail Mary, first TD Hail Mary, Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey. Okay. Good chances. These are anytime touchdowns. Next two, Jordan Mason. Aaron Jones is out. He's on the IR. You got the Bengals D. I like our chances. This is a big back. I like our chances. Javonte Williams from Dallas, the Bears. We'll see. We'll see about this one. I think he scored in both games. I think he might be leading the league in touchdowns, actually. So don't hate it. Bijan, another guy. And then, Debo. Look, I like Debo a lot this week. You're going to have Mariota in there. Jaden Daniels been ruled out. And, dude, he's probably going to get some carries. He's probably going to get some short passes. He scored, I think, in both games. Yeah, why not sign Debo up? I do have a affiliate with Sleeper, too. I just don't promote them much anymore. But you can get on there if you want. But I would encourage you to set this play on Chalkboard and just and sign up there. Like I said, I did it here, and I'm just sharing this play with you guys because they gave me a protected play. So, or you could do it on Onyx, and Onyx probably pay more than both of them. I figured out exactly what Onyx is doing, guys. I figured out what these guys are doing. They're basically just copying DraftKings bets. That's all they're doing. So, like, they probably have some program that is scanning DraftKings by the second, literally, and it just updates. I don't know why my bombs over Baghdad alarm's going off. That's weird. But yeah, they're just copying DraftKings. So you're getting fair payouts on Onyx because DraftKings is fair. FanDuel, sites like FanDuel, MGM, even Hard Rock at times. Hard Rock's good for some things. They're bad for others. But DraftKings overall, they usually give you a pretty fair marketplace price. Okay. Onyx is just copying them. So you got this. You can literally take a screenshot. That's most of the guys. And then you got Debo at the bottom there. Let me see if I can make that a little smaller. There you go. It almost fits. So take a screenshot of that. And then I got another Hail Mary for you guys. Let me catch up in the comments here. Who do we got? K1. Hey, what's up? I used your code to sign up for Onyx last night. What's up, man? This is your first time tuning in live. I appreciate you supporting the channel. You got one of the, I'm sure you might have been one of the guys that text me. I had a ton of you guys sign up, man. But I appreciate that. And yeah, let's lock in the plays. Are you on the premium? Did I sign you up on the premium? Are you part of that promo? Let me know. And then who else we got in the chat here? Tiffany, there she is. I was literally just asking, hey, where's Tiffany? Where's Josh? Where's Jordan? Where's Eddie? Where's all my usual suspects? Cheers. Keystone's drinking a Keystone. So I had an IPA before I went live, guys. Okay. I'm not drunk. I'm just tipsy. Just a little tipsy. Tiffany, what's up, baby? How you doing? Everything good down there in Texas? Anyways, yeah, so let's keep talking. Look, dude, one of you guys got to not get camera shy. You got to just join the fucking show with me. Seriously. You'll be like right below me. Okay. Like right below me. You just hold your phone up. The link is super simple. You don't even have to make an account or anything. It just brings you into the show. I'll see you. I'll say, hey, you're coming on live. And then you just give me your plus 1,000 Hail Mary. That's it. You get a chance to win VIP for a month. I'm going to be giving away winnings. If your play hits, anybody else's play hits, my play hits, we're going to be giving away some winnings to anybody who comments. So you signed up for the Saturday Pass for the first time. Okay, man. Well, let me tell you a little bit about the Saturday Pass, okay? What ends up happening sometimes, I don't know if you're primarily a DFS user or a book user. If you're a book user, well, I would tell you this. We'll have good weeks and we'll have bad weeks. Most of the time, we're at least about even, or we win slightly, or we have a big week. Very rarely do I get my ass kicked on the books where we like miss every single play. DFS, that's a whole different ballgame. And what I would encourage you to do is if we have a big week, use those winnings that I helped you make and get on the season pass because I'm going to have a deal for that probably dropping on Sunday or Monday. And you got to view it as DFS is not a short-term approach. It is a long-term approach. 100%. The correlation works. Over time, it works. We had a big week 1. We had a big week 2. Last week in college football, we're about even. And then NFL, we actually had a losing week in DFS. But the first 2 weeks, or the first week in NFL, first 2 weeks in college went fantastic. So when you come in with the mindset of like, I'm here for a week, just remember, we're going to have some losers. But if you have a long-term mindset, I promise you, if you just stick with me, and I'm hoping we have a big week. I love my plays this week. I love my dabble plays. I fucking love them. And if we have a big week, use your mindset to say, hey, I'm not going to go buy a fucking new TV with the $500 Keith just made me. I'm going to literally level up. I'm going to get on the picks throughout the season. And guys, like, look, there's not many dudes on fucking YouTube that are transparent, first of all. And second of all, like, I can literally point you right over here. Okay, let me show you this real quick. Right on my channel, okay, I have testimonials. I have people that have taken the time because, like Mike, this first guy right here, he's the last interview I did. And I promise you, once we have a monster week, which we crushed the books last week, went 4 out of 5. I think I personally made a little over $4,000 in profit on the weekend. And then DFS, well, I do lower wagers, and like I said, it didn't go as well. So, but if you look at the track record, you look at the, like, don't judge me on 1 week. So when you get on that Saturday pass, the moral of the story is, we're obviously trying to win every week. It's a mindset, but I hope most of y'all know that sports gambling, a lot of fucking variables. Okay. But I know deep down in my being that my correlation, it works over time. So what I'm saying is, last week is a great example. I wish I had some plays still posted over here to show you guys. And I might actually have some. I'd have to look, but I don't want to get too off topic. I want to stick to the Hail Marys. And I'll just tell you this, man. When that magical weekend happens, we're going to fucking 50 to 100x our money on sites like Dabble, Better, on DFS. Straight up. Because the pairs that barely missed last week, where we went 2 of 3, 3 of 4, like in every slip, they're like, the guy was like 7-10 yards short. Eventually, we're going to hit those and everything's going to come together. I never know when that 100-unit weekend is coming on DFS, but it is coming. I've done it back-to-back years. We had a week last week. It was predicated on this interview. I think Mike literally, he was betting like, I think he was betting like even more than I was. I think he was in like 75 a play. I think I literally on 1 weekend made him like $5,000 in profit on $75 bets. Might have been more than that even. Yeah, it might have been more than that. I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch my own interview I did. It was last year, so. But anyways, let's catch up in the comments, and then let's get you guys the next Hail Mary pick, because I got a couple more, dude. I got a couple more. And I'll tell you what, why don't we actually take a break from those for 1 sec while I catch up? I want to show you guys this. So I gave this out on the Winnable free plan. Most of y'all are on there. That's how you found this link. The guys, I gave you this on Tuesday. I sent this out for free. Okay. All we need is Bijan. And we locked him in at a really good line. This is up to 84 on most books now. So this was sweaty, right? But we got it. And most of y'all know that Price Picks limits me to $5 a play. If this was not a limit, I would have just done whatever the taco max is. So if they limit you guys to 25, 50 bucks, I don't even know what it is, because I can't do it anymore. So maybe you guys can let me know in the comments what they let you put on a taco play. But we got this done, and all we need is Bijan. And look, this is going to 6x your money. So even if I came on YouTube and I gave you guys a play that looks just like this, or you're on the Winnable free plan, let's say I gave you a play a day, right? Seven plays. Like, I could literally go back and I could say, hey, we hit 6x here, 6x here, 6x here. So let's just say over the week, I gave you guys 3 of these winners. The way you got to view it, I gave you 7 plays. Let's just use simple math. Okay. Say you were putting $10 a play on all these plays. Okay. That would be $70 in, right? 10 times 7, $70. But I made you 18 extra money. So that would be 180. So massive profits. And even if the other, 4 or 5 or 4 plays I gave you failed, it doesn't fucking matter. Okay. That's how DFS works. You have to have that mindset. You're going to lose a lot. You're going to have a lot of losing slips on DFS. That's just how it fucking works. This is on the sports book. This is a plus 600 parlay. That's hard to hit. It's very hard to hit. But I also think this is where the value is. I think the 3 for 6x is a money fucking spot. Money spot. And then I got a bonus play for you guys right here. And I'm going to catch up in the comments right here. You can lock this in. I think this starts tonight. Yeah. So Robbie Ray, he had 5 strikeouts against the Dodgers in the last game. And then these are just a couple props I like. Look, I mean, Cleveland, they look like they're pretty good against the run. They do have they got Ward back there still, but I mean, why are we going to fade Jordan Love, dude? This guy's airing it out more than anybody in the league. So, I like him to get 2 passing touchdowns as a pick 'em. I feel like this should be juice reduced. Same thing. We're about to 6x our money, and it's going to be nice. I mean, we have a ton of plays open. If you watched my YouTube videos the last couple days, everything is open, and we got fucking robbed on Underdog last night. I'm sure you guys know what happened with Devon Achane. I mean, just brutal. But you can lock this play in. Let me catch up in the comments. Yeah, it looks like you guys are actually all over there. Anybody else new here? Drop a comment, say what's up. I just, I keep hoping one of you guys is gonna be brave enough to come on the show with the Keystone, man. Just come tell me, like, let's build out the parlay. We'll come right over here to Rebet. Take a screenshot of this. It's such a simple idea, right? You're just got to come on. You got to have a plus 1,000 parlay prepared. So, like, it's not that hard. Just give me the teams you like. Just say, hey, I like the under in this game. And I like the Falcons. And I like the Rams as an underdog. And I like Tampa Bay as a favorite. I like the Commanders, even with Mariota. What is that? Look at that. Bam. Plus 1382. Like, that's more than you even need. So that's all you got to do. Just come on, give me your parlay. And you got, if it hits, I'm going to put $10 on anybody's player. I'll set it right here on the screen. And if your play hits, you're going to get a VIP month pass. And like I said, all the winnings from this, I'll give out some of them to anybody who comments. I already see a bunch of people commenting, so it's good. It's good. But if you guys aren't going to join the show, well, then I'm not going to waste my time too much. We're just going to get into the picks, and I'll leave you with that. So once again, Onyx.com, guys, get on here, get your $100 free. I promise you, this is one of the best sign-up offers in the game, 100%. And I got this play right here. This is one of my Hail Marys. Let me see if I can fit it all on the screen just barely here. Let's see here. Let's do this. Right there. There you go. You can take a screenshot of this. Look, the NFL has become a place that is very difficult to win by multiple scores. It just is. I mean, you saw last night with Buffalo. Okay, like, we all thought Buffalo was going to rout to Miami. Well, it didn't happen. Wasn't even close, actually. It's a pretty close game. So when you set a Hail Mary like this for 110x, right? If you get all the money lines right, the rest of these plus bets here, if you're just a player prop and you don't know what this means, you're buying 14 points. What that means is the Jets can literally lose by 2 touchdowns. As long as they lose by 14 or less, you still win. Okay, so we're buying 14 points there. That's what the plus means. But what I'm telling you is if we get all the money lines right, there's one right here, one right here, one right here. Commanders, Seahawks, one of my most confident picks of the week, and Chiefs is my second most confident pick of the week. If we get those right, I really feel like the nature of the NFL right now, taking everything to these teams basically to lose by a touchdown or less, we got a shot, man. All these games have been close. This is how we did it. This is how we went 14 of 15 2 weeks ago and went 14 of 16 last week. We're right there. We're pecking on the fucking surface. And I wouldn't recommend throwing a ton of money on a play like this. You know what I mean? I think I honestly, I don't even remember if I put 5 or 10. I think it might have been 5 for 555, something like that. But they're fun. And you know what? It seems like a lot of people like these. You go over on the IG threads, that's all people care about. If I told them I can help them make $100 a day, I'll say, hey, I'll literally make you $100 a day on average. So we'll set 20 plays. We'll lose 10 of them. I'll win you 20 of them, but those 20 will, be about $2,000 a month, $100 a day on average. You just break down the math. They're not interested. They're literally not interested. They want shit like this. They want the chance of a lifetime. They want that like unrealistic, but maybe they are somewhat realistic. It's like the thrill. It's like the dopamine. They want it, baby. So I got to give the people what they want, and I give them parlays like this. And we hit one. We hit one back in April. We got really close so far the last 2 weeks. So I have another play for you guys. We're not done yet. I got another beautiful one. But what I'm going to do, I got to go do something real quick over here. Just give me like 30 seconds. We'll be back. Take a screenshot of this. Lock this in live. Catch up in the comments. Say what's up if you're new here. And I'll be right back. And we're going to give you guys one more college football long shots. Not a Hail Mary, a long shot. So give me one freaking second. All right. Anybody new here? Drop a comment. Let me know what's up, man. Guys, look, we're going to win a fucking ton of money this week. I'm telling you right now. I got a feeling that one of these Hail Marys I gave you, I don't know which one. It could be this one. Could be the touchdown Hail Mary. We'll do a recap at the end of the show if you're just now tuning in. So stay patient. You don't need to go back and watch the whole thing. Just hang in there and we'll get to a full recap. Give you the chance to take screenshots. Tiffany, what's up? What are you up to? You gonna lock? Did you join Onyx yet, Tiffany? Because you're in Texas and you can lock this Hail Mary in right here on Onyx. Okay. So I got one more play for you guys. Let me check something here real quick. What is this? Oh. Well, I can't show you guys this because YouTube probably wouldn't like it, but chicks are crazy. I'll tell you that. All right, let's get into the play. Take a screenshot of this. Locking in on Onyx. Like I said, especially, look, even if you're in a book state like I am, join Onyx anyways, man. Take advantage of this free 100 freaking bucks they're going to give you. What other app is literally, this is like Prize Picks on steroids. Because Prize Picks is offer on that play I just gave you guys. It's play 5, get 50. This is the same thing, but double that. It's the best sign-up offer in the game. I'm telling y'all, I'm super impressed with the site. We'll actually go over there. We'll build something out. I'll tell you what, I'll give you guys, well, I gave it out yesterday, to be fair. I gave it out on YouTube. But it's my most confident play. It's one of my premium plays that I gave out for free. And we'll go show you guys that on Onyx. I'll show you what it looks like over there. So we can do this over here. So we'll do like, you know, I'll show you guys this actually. So this is just a long shot. Let me pull it up where I set it. And let's see here. I got to log back in. Come on. My cell service is so bad out at this ranch, man. It is terrible. But that appeared to work. So I got this. I used a $20 boost. Max, you know, they limit you to $20. But it's $20, 8 picks to win $316. And I really like this. And we'll go lock it in on Onyx too, or I'll show you on Onyx. I can't lock it in there because it's legal in Mississippi, not in Tennessee. But we have a couple, 50-50 games. The most important one is the first one. I like Utah, though, man. I think they beat Tech. I like them at home. I think I read a stat yesterday that they were 35-7 in their last 42 home games. I like a team like that. And I like Tech, too. I actually liked Tech as a sleeper to win the Big 12. But I think Utah, this is a weird matchup. You have probably the number one or at least a top 3 offensive line in football with Utah right here. Okay. And then you have arguably a top 2 or 3 defensive line that is loaded with Texas Tech. So it's an interesting matchup. But I like the home team. And I like this weird 10 a.m. local start time over there in Provo. So that's going to be pick one. I also like TCU. I think that Hoover could literally throw for 400 yards plus in this matchup against SMU. I like the fact that it's down there in Texas. So give me them. I love Oklahoma on the money line. It's I think they're like negative 300 now, maybe. I think we locked them in yesterday, like negative 265, 270. But it's 3-1 favorites at home, with Auburn having the quarterback that played for Oklahoma last year. The coaching staff obviously going to know this guy. Give me the Sooners at home, man. Seriously. And then Ole Miss, I mean, I think Tulane could copy what Arkansas did last week. They got a dual threat dude in Jake Retzlaff. And he could have a good day running as a dual threat quarterback against Ole Miss. They've shown a lot of vulnerability last week, but when they're down here in Oxford, which is not that far from me, it's actually the closest SEC school that I live by. One of these days, I'm going to get down there. I want to check out Oxford. I heard Ole Miss is an unbelievable place to go watch a football game. And then I like Kansas and Missouri, a couple home teams on the money line. They're 4-1, 5-1 favorites. Kansas should beat West Virginia. And then, Lenora Sellers is out for Carolina. So give me Missouri on the money line. And then, Florida and Baylor are going to be the next two. Also playing, these are all home teams right here, these last four. And let's go lock this in on Onyx. So what we'll do, I'll show you guys the play and what it pays so you can see when you go sign up right now what this is like. And we're going to pull up this. So our first two are going to be very meat and potatoes. I love this setup. You got your NFL, you got future bets. Guys, I'm telling you, this site is legit as fuck. So we're going to go down here and we're going to go find the TCU. So we're going to take them on the money line, okay? Then we're going to go to Utah. We're going to take them on the money line. And then let's see the next two, Oklahoma and Ole Miss. So let's find them. You just scroll down, very simple. They have a search bar at the top too. You can type all this in, it'll pull the game right up. But we're going to have a little fun. Drag this out a little bit. Okay, so there's Oklahoma. So, wow, this is interesting. This is negative 245, but the spread was at 6.5. So now it's at that key number of 7. Very interesting. Some money must have came in on Oklahoma right here. And here's Ole Miss. So maybe I had these two confused. Maybe they were the negative 380 favorites or something. And then let's see the next two. So we got Kansas and Missouri. Yo, bro, I'm on YouTube Live. Come join. All right. This is my buddy Jaime. He's coming out here in December to do a little deer hunt. He was just here in July, too. We went to UFC 318 together. That's where I got the shirt. All right, so next up we have, what did I say? Where are we at? Kansas and Missouri. Okay. So let's find Kansas here. And like I said, they got a search bar at the top. And let's find Mizzou. I think they should win. And then who did I say was next? We got Florida and Baylor. Okay, so let's just keep going down here. There's Baylor. And there's Florida, okay? So Miami, Florida, that's the one you want right there, the ACC team. And if we go back out and we put this together, that's plus 1274. I locked it in with a boost. Yeah, so it's plus 1289. And then I used a boost to get it to plus 1483. So once again, I told you guys that the odds right here, plus 1274. So if you put a $20 bet on this, I'd pay $275. That's a long shot. It's not a Hail Mary, it's a long shot. But I think it's a long shot that's got a really good chance for being. You got to remember, you're taking a lot of negative 3-1 favorites. This is a close game in Baylor right here. Most of these are pretty big favorites, though. Utah, also close. But everything else, pretty much negative 240 or more. So, yeah, I used a boost on DraftKings, but the point is Onyx is copying DraftKings odds. plus 1289, plus 1274. Odds move a little bit. That's super close, man. You guys should be fucking pumped that in a DFS day, you're getting one of these sites that found loopholes in the system, and Rebet's the same way. Rebet's the same way. And guess what? I got a lot of clients that send me photos of Rebet, send me photos of Onyx now. It's all legit, and they've never had any problems. Onyx is brand new. They're new kids on the block. That's why they're putting that insane offer up. But yeah, you can lock this in there. You can lock it in over there on Rebet. But guys, I'm telling you, take advantage of that free money. So let's see here. Let's catch up in the comments. What's the play for Onyx? Download it and use your code. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So I got a couple. Are you on the VIP right now on the premium? Because you have all my plays already. But this is the long shot. If I had to give you the one I promised you guys, I gave it out on YouTube yesterday. It's very simple. It's let me just take these off. So it's Oklahoma, and then I'll show you right now. You're going to go to NCAA football, and you're going to scroll all the way down here to the last game of the night, which is USC hosting Michigan State. Should be coming up here pretty quick. You can type it in the search bar too. Like I said, I probably should have done that. Save some time. LSU, Texas, Utah State, excuse me, Colorado. There you go, right there. So what we're going to do, you're going to click on more wagers, okay? And then we're going to go to spread lines, and we're going to go view all. And what we're going to do is we're going to take USC right here to win by double digits. We're going to cut this spread down from 18.5 all the way to 9.5. We're just going to say they win by double digits. That is the premium play right there. And I put, let me see what I put on that. It was 100% a full unit, at least. I think I put a little more on that. Let me look. Let's see here. Okay, so I locked that in on ESPN Bet for you guys are actually getting better odds than when I even locked it in. I locked it in at negative 119. You're getting it at negative 116. Even better. I put $1,200 to win $2,205, $1,000 in profit, one unit. Okay, that's how I rolled this play up. That's how confident I'm at. Full unit bet. Technically, that's a 1.2 unit bet, is what that is. It's risking 1.2 units. So let's say you put at negative 116. Let's say you normally do $100 a play on a play like this. Okay, put 120 to win 100 and whatever it is. That's how you're rolling this out. $4 in profit. And then over time, look, we went 4 out of 5 last week. So if you just would have told the plays exactly how I sent them out and exactly how I said risk this to win this, 1.2 units, 1.1 units, you would have made 4 units in profit last week. So that means if you're betting $100 a play, you would have made about $400. And when I was charging $400 for the entire season of picks, you made that on the very first weekend on the books. Just saying. It already paid for itself, the investments there. And look, we got a ton of plays fucking open. Let me see what I got to show you guys over here. Let me see what I got. I got that screenshot right there. There you go. That's how I locked it in. I'm very transparent with you guys. I told you 119, you're getting 116 on Onyx, okay? That's DraftKings. Now, you got to remember, when I locked this in yesterday, these were the best ones I could find. This was better than Hard Rock. This was better than DraftKings. So I locked it in where I locked it in. Let's see here. So we got DFS plays. I gave you guys this play yesterday on the winnable free plan. Okay. So Ohtani got it done. Okay. That's a little, I'm sure you guys got this play. And you know what I was thinking about this, guys? Don't view this as a 5-pick for 12X because 5 picks for 12X all in sucks, right? But don't view it like that. View it as it's just these 4 Because the reality is on these discount plays, like if you took Ohtani to get a bag yesterday, the books had this at like negative 350. That means 75% of the time this play is going to hit. So just exclude this. Like, don't view this as part of the play. Just view it as better is now giving you, with the discount, two duos that correlate extremely well. DJ Moore, Caleb Williams, Tyler Warren, Daniel Jones. Okay. They correlate extremely well. Don't view it as 12x for 5. View it as 12x for literally these two duos, which even in like the height of correlation before Prize Picks, Underdog, Better, they all took it away, right? Or they lowered the payout significantly. Like I can show you, I'll show you. Like we'll go over to Prize Picks right now. Okay. Like remember this, these four guys, DJ Moore, Caleb Williams, Tyler Warren. This is really important, actually. I want to show you guys the power of this. And when you're taking their discount, that's already negative 350 on the books. Ohtani to get a bag, he had two. I think, well, he had two when I saw it hit, so he might have even had more than that. Okay, very likely outcome. Don't view it as 12x for 5. View it as 12x for 4. And let's go build this out on Prize Picks. Let's see. Oops, hold on. So let's see what we got to do here. Let's go to the board. Let me get this backed up here. So let's just type this one out. Let's do Caleb Williams. So 236, okay. And then we're going to do DJ Moore for 56. And we'll compare these lines in a sec. And then we're going to do who did I have? Daniel Jones, 210. And then we're going to take Tyler Warren. For 47. Okay, so look. Prize Picks is now paying you only 7x for this. Okay. If we went and just checked Better, let me pull it up over here. Let me get logged in so I don't show you guys all my info. Let me see here. But 7x, right, for that play. Let me see. $1,495. Let me show you guys this. This is crazy. Okay. So let's go. Where am I at here? Okay. So yeah, for this play, it's 7x. Okay. DJ Moore, Caleb Williams, Daniel Jones, Tyler Warren. So what I showed you right here on the Better play is that we're getting 12x just by adding Ohtani. So like I said, it's a 3.5 to 1 favorite. That means it should realistically hit, according to the books, 70 to 75% of the time. Okay. So don't view this as part of the slip. Just view this as you're getting 12x for correlated duos. 12x, or you can do the same thing. Even if we added, let me show you on Prize Picks. Even if we just added this free square right here. Okay. Let's go to Power Play. This is 13.5. So that's actually pretty good. That's actually not bad. So Prize Picks appears to be still a little better when you take a freebie like this. So you can lock it in there. But I want to show you what this pays straight up just as a play. Okay, watch this. Let's go over to Better. Okay, drag you guys over here. And if we just do the same thing, we take, and we'll compare the lines in a sec to what I locked it in at on the free play. And Better added this, by the way. Look at this. You have the last 5. That's sweet. That is sweet. The DJ Moore to get 56. We want the over. Caleb Williams to hit his over 237. We want the over. And then who else do we have? Daniel Jones to hit his over 211. And then who's our last guy? Tyler freaking Warren, straight out of PSU, baby. Oh, not Jalen Warren. We want Tyler Warren. Here we go. 48.5. That seems pretty high. But it's paying exactly the same now for a perfect play. It's 7x on Prize Picks. It was 7x. So, but you got to understand something about Better. What they're doing is when you get the taco discounts on Tuesdays, that's fun. And they hit about, 70% of the time, like I said. But guess what? Better does that every fucking day, every single day. Let me show you. If you're not on there yet, links down below. It's in my stand store. There's a link. But you can see if we go to lobby here, you have a bunch of discounts. You got Brian Wu, normal line at 6, 5.5. You have Garrett Crochet, 6.5. Normal lines at 8. That's a good discount right there. CD Lamb, normal lines at 81.5, 64.5. So we could literally add this on to the play, take it up to 12x. So you got a lot of options on Better, man. And like, look, I stress to you guys all the time, get all the weapons of war. Like, it's like if you only had $200 to gamble with this weekend, and say you had $100 in Prize Picks and you had $100 in Sleeper or Underdog, whatever, right? I'm the type of guy that would rather pull all my, like, say I didn't have any money in my bank, but I had that money in those accounts. I'd pull it all out and I'd go deposit it into Better because they're going to give you $200 match. So instead of having $200 to gamble with this week for the same literal payouts, now you have 400. So links down below. You want to hop on there. And let's compare some of these lines too while we're at it. Let's just go take a peek. So DJ Moore 236, DJ Moore 56. We locked this in at 237.56. So about the same. And then Jones, Warren 211.46. Let's see what Prize Picks has it at. 210.47. So yeah, they're about the same. Yeah, fair marketplace. So yeah, not too bad. But all right, let's go over a quick recap. Nobody seems like they want to join the show, so we're gonna call it here. But there's a couple duos I really like. In fact, let's do this. Let's drag you guys over here. There's the duos right there. Those are duos I like. We already hit this Ohtani. Okay, so you can lock these in. You can use the free square on Prize Picks. You can do whatever you want. But even 7x, that's fair market value. That's a little bit more than even DraftKings Sportsbook would give you for a correlated duos like this. And then let's take you guys over here and we'll go over the long shot recaps. And what I would encourage you guys to do, I'll give you about like 15 seconds, 20 seconds per play to just take screenshots if you're just now tuning in. But we, lock these in on Onyx, especially if you're in a DFS state. Look, take that $100, get all the weapons of war, man. Spend $10, get 100 in free picks. So this is a touchdown Hail Mary I set with a protected play on Sleeper. You can lock this in on Onyx. You can lock it in on Chalkboard. Jaylen Warren, Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey, Jordan Mason, Javonte Williams, Bijan Robinson, Deebo Samuel. I like that. I like that a lot. It's a long shot, though. This is the NFL Hail Mary right there. I'll let you take a screenshot of that while I sip my beer. Wasn't a sip. That was a nice gulp. Give you a little bit more time here, and then we're going to move on to the next play. Okay, you should have a screenshot by now. Lock this in on Onyx, man. $5 wins 550. Okay, they're literally copying DraftKings odds. Take a screenshot. Look, the last play I set like this, we went 14 of 16 on. Okay, we missed the Broncos money line last week, and you saw how close that game was. You can make the argument they should have won that game against the Colts. And then I missed the Steelers. Seattle beat them. That was not a good read. So, but we're close. We're pecking on the surface. And my theory is right. If we hit the money lines, like, we're in business. Like, because these spreads in the NFL, like, dude, it's hard to win by double digits in the NFL right now. So, next play, college football long shot. This was $20 to win, I don't know, 270 or something on Onyx. Utah, TCU, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Kansas, Missouri, Miami, Florida. Make sure you get that right. And Baylor. Okay. Very simple. Let me show it to you one more time. There's the first 5 teams. You guys hear my dog like chowing down over there? Can you guys hear that? Let me know in the comments. Can you hear her like she's like a beast? And then there's the next three teams: Missouri, Miami, Baylor. Okay, they're all favored pretty significantly, except TCU and Utah are pretty close. Those might be the hard ones. Baylor's also it's a pick 'em. Yeah, it's like negative 120. And then we have the chalkboard play. Okay, I'll plug it one more time. Take advantage. Get your free $20. Promo code SBA or the link down below will unlock that for you. And then deposit $10 and put $25 on this play. Use the 20 free bucks they gave you, put $5 of your own on it, and come cash this freaking play with me. We're going to write it together. $25 to win $2,164. Oh, and here's what's crazy, guys. Okay. You ready for this? I didn't even mention this earlier. If this play hits, let's say the first two guys at noon Central Time, that's where I live, start, and they both hit. And then you got McCaffrey playing at, the afternoon slate. Well, we might get a cash out offer for like $500-600. And if that's what we get, I would just encourage you to take it. I would just say take it. Or you can set this play twice, split your units, go like 1250, let one of them ride, cash out the other one. That's how I would approach this. Maybe I already did it. Maybe you guys don't even know. Maybe I didn't even tell you. Delois, did you get that play locked in? Are you on the VIP? Because that was the play, but I think you're on there, aren't you? Did you message me when you signed up? When did you text me? Okay. And guess what? Look, it's a bunch of empty white pages. Oh, I already had that down there. Interesting. I made a new one right here. That's it, guys. None of y'all wanted to join again. You didn't. You just don't want to be all, you don't want to put yourself out there. You don't want to join the show and give me your long shot, or it's not even a long shot. It's like I guess it is a long shot plus 1,000. Yeah. It's so easy too. And I want to give you guys these VIP month passes. You guys are smarter than you think you are. Like, just have some confidence. Come pick me some picks right here. Just give me a little parlay just like this. Look, plus 1,300. You don't even need to go that hard. You could take the Rams off. Oh, the Rams are the key to that one. So let's take the Bucks off. Yeah, there you go. 4-leg parlay plus 1,000. You guys tell me you can't figure that out? Total points Packers. You want the under. Falcons on the money line. Commanders on the money line, Rams on the money line. You can't figure something like that for plus 1,000 chance to win a VIP month pass. And some of y'all commented today, but the catch is like people got to come on the show, give me the plays, and if they hit, I'm going to put $10 on every play. That most of them will pay, 10 for $100 or $100 or 10 for $120, whatever it is. I'm going to give away the winnings for anybody comments, but guys and gals got to come on the show in order for that to happen. Okay. So that's all I got for you guys. We went over the recap. You got the price picks play. I'll show you that one more time. Let's go take you to that real quick here. There's the price picks play. You got time. This don't start for, 3-something hours, but I like Lamb. I like him a lot. He's hit this in both games. Should against the Bears. And then, give me Jordan Love for 2 touchdowns. It should not be a pick 'em. Well, maybe it should. I don't know. But that's all I got for you guys. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and let's win some fucking cash. Let's hit one of these Hail Marys. Peace.